Hello everyone, this is the Church Girl. Hope everyone had a good day today. Thanking God for blessing me to be back in the kitchen again. Haven't been in the kitchen in some days and days because I haven't been feeling well. But I'm always happy when I can come in the kitchen and make a nice meal. So tonight, Church Girl is making turkey burgers. I've made turkey burgers before, but this time I'm using a little bit of different ingredients. And with that being said, again, hope everyone is having a blessed weekend. And I have my turkey already in my pan here, in my bowl. I'm using fresh ground turkey, Foster Farm brand. You can always find turkey at any market or any meat market, or you can go to the butcher. And when I buy my meats, I try to make sure I get a good meat. I try to make sure I get meat that's not really high in fat content. So when I buy my turkey, my husband pick up the turkey, we always make sure we get a good lean meat. Whether it's turkey, whether it's poultry, whether it's beef or pork, we try to make sure we get good lean meat. The less fat you have in it, as far as I'm concerned, the better. That being said, let's get started. Church Girl is cooking up turkey burgers. I've already added my seasoning to my patties here, to my turkey. And what I put in my burgers is I use a little sweet paprika. I didn't use smoked paprika this time because I didn't want a smoked flavor in my burgers. But that would have been good also. Now this sweet paprika is gonna give my burgers just a little hint of sweetness and a beautiful, beautiful flavor. It's just gonna wake up the flavor. It's not gonna be sweet, but when you're dealing with turkey, you got to make sure you have some good ingredients so your turkey won't be bland. If you don't season your turkey well, it will come out kind of bland and flat. And I like my food to taste good as well as look good. Also using a little bit of my all-time favorite here, my Creole seasoning. This is where I be getting my salt from. Anytime I'm using salt in my meat, I make sure I only use one ingredient that have salt in it. I make sure all my ingredients don't have salt in it. You only need one form of salt. So I won't be using my Himalayan salt tonight because I'm using a little bit of my Creole seasoning. It's going to give it a nice little kick and also a really good flavor. And that's where I be getting my salt from, okay? And I use a little garlic, onion. I'm sorry, I use a little chopped onions, and I use some garlic powder. I use a little garlic powder, okay? I think I put a little bit more garlic powder as well. And I also use some Lipton soup mix. This is nothing but my stapler. I use this quite a bit in mostly all my meats because it's a very, very good stapler. You have onions and good seasonings already mixed in together. If you use this, you really don't need no more salt. You can add some more seasoning. But this pretty much have quite a bit of, lots of nice flavoring already mixed in together. So I use it as a stapler. So I use some Lipton soup mix, which is basically dry seasoning. It's dry, so I put some of that over in there. And now I got my skillet all hot and ready over here with olive oil. I'm going to be frying up my turkey burgers in olive oil. I also put in some marinade, teriyaki marinade, over in my turkey because I really want my turkey to be nice and plump, and I don't want it dry. So you don't want your turkey dry. Add a little bit of teriyaki or whatever you like in it. Sometimes I can put a little cooking wine off in it, as long as I have one liquid to help make it to be nice and juicy. So I think I can make probably 4 or 5 nice patties. I think I'll make 4 nice big patties out of this turkey. It could be nice, big, and juicy. So now I'm getting my patties just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and put them. I think my pan over here is nice and hot. So I'm going to go ahead now and add this right straight to the, I did not add the little flour like I wanted to, but I'll put it on the rest of them. Sometimes I add just a little bit flour. All it does with the turkey is give it a nice, bring it together. Real nice. Everybody cook different. So I like to try different things. I didn't drench this with a lot of flour. I just dusted my hand with just enough to give it a little glaze. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and put this first burger off in here. I don't want to heat up too fast because I don't have the rest of my burgers ready. So there goes number 1. This is number 2. Have 4 nice plump burgers. And the church girl is going to bid you guys a good evening. Then I'm going to get started on my dinner for tomorrow. I'm going to be making short ribs. We have some real nice short ribs. So I'm going to be browning those short ribs and getting them in the oven so they can cook up really good. But in the meantime, I'm going to focus on these nice big burgers, just like so. Nice brown patty, turkey burger. We love turkey burgers, you guys. They taste really good. And don't make me feel real heavy because turkey is not a heavy meat. All I'm doing is pressing this out a little bit. Because turkey burgers, by not having a lot of fat in it, it'd be nice and plump. And that's just how we like them, nice and plump. That's number 2. So I'm gonna get my third burger here. I think I'm gonna make one a little smaller so I don't have to have so mine won't be so large. I'll choose the smallest one for me to eat. Okay. Just like so. Shouldn't take long for these to fry up. Just trying to press it out some. I'm making 4 nice plump burgers. I probably could have got 5, but I'm making 4. I think all 4 can get in that big skillet there. And this is my last one. Church Girl is making homemade turkey burgers with a twist. With my own recipe. I like to try different flavors sometimes. Try different things, different ingredients. See what it tastes like. So this time I put in some garlic roasted teriyaki instead of the other sauce I used the last time. I used a different type of sauce. But this time I used the teriyaki sauce on my burgers. And I didn't cut up any onion in this, but I did put in some chopped dried onion in that onion soup mix. Give it a good flavor. Okay, now I'll go ahead and turn this up. Turn it up a little higher. I just didn't want it too high till I get them all in the pan. Okay, now I'm going to wash my hands. Always keep those hands impeccable clean. Keep you some nice hot dishwater. Every time you come in the kitchen to cook something, make sure you get nice hot dishwater. Okay? And keep those hands impeccable clean. Because clean hands and cleanliness is next to godliness as far as the church girl is concerned. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and I have some sweet potato fries here. I'm going to get ready to put them in the oven. Just like so. I'm going to be baking up some sweet potato fries because hubby loves sweet potato fries. I like sweet potatoes, any kind of potato church girl love. But I won't be making regular fries tonight. But I will be cooking up these sweet potato fries. And I'm hoping that I think this will be a plenty for 2 of us. Okay? Pop those in the oven. Take out this skillet. So I'm gonna put this on the bottom rack. Let those cook up. Put my oven on 350. I cook quite a bit of my food on 350 because that's a good temperature for my house. The elevation of my house is setting, so 350, I can pretty much cook everything on 350. Okay. The turkey burgers are frying up really good and they smell really good. While that's frying up now, what I'm gonna do now is get me some onion and I'm gonna saute my onions, get them ready for these burgers. Okay. I have out some onion here, but I don't know if I would get a whole onion or not, because I like for my onion to be nice and firm and whole. Just gonna rinse these off a little bit. Rinse my onion off a little bit here. I'm gonna need it later anyway. If you guys haven't tried turkey burgers, I suggest you give it a try, because they are really, really good. They're cooking up over there. I'm trying to carefully move this camera. Now I'm going to go ahead now and cut up me some onion. I think I'm going to get another onion out, because when I'm making onions for my burgers, I really like for my onion to be the whole ring and not the half ring. I like the whole ring. I'm going to use these onions later, because Church Girl is making up some nice short ribs for dinner tomorrow. So I'll still be able to use that onion. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get a little onion here, so I can just have a whole onion. I got another onion because I want my onion to be whole. I don't think I want it to be in halves. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Go ahead and cut this onion up here. And you all know Church Girl have to be careful with these knives. Oh yeah, Church Girl, be careful with the knives now. I'm not a big fan of knives, that's for sure. I'm gonna rinse this onion off. I believe in rinsing everything off. Some people I notice they don't rinse their onion or wash their onion. But Church Girl wash and rinse everything. I don't take chances with nothing. Take the skin off this onion. Okay, I'm back. Let me check my burgers. I don't want them to cook too fast, so I'm going to turn them down a little bit. It doesn't really take them long to cook. I don't want to rush cook them. I want them to kind of take their time, and they're nice and plump. Looks really good. They're coming together really, really good. I'll show you once I turn them over. Turn them over in a minute, then I'll show you what they look like. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some onions so I can get them all sauteed up. Wipe my area here. I always wipe as I go, because I try to keep my area as clean as possible, as neat as possible, so I won't have such a big cleanup when I finish. I'm gonna be very careful with this knife because I'm holding it in my hand, okay? Maybe I can hold it down like this, because I'm really afraid of knives. So, just gonna cut some onion rings up, just like so. This is what I mean by when I want them round and whole instead of the half pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and put them right over in my pan here. I'm going to put a little more olive oil over in my little pan. And I'm going to saute up some onions for our burgers. We love onions on top of our burgers. As far as my husband is concerned, the more the better. So I'm just gonna, I think these will be a plenty. Trying to cut them all in circles, but if I don't get them all in circles, that's okay. I'm not gonna take a chance on chopping my hands off. Oh no, Church Girl don't want to cut her hands off. Okay, just like so. Just like so. Throw that out. Now I'm making a little onion ring just like this. And I'm going to put them open. Let me move this skillet out of the way. This pan out of the way. I'm going to add a little olive oil over in this pan here. Just enough to saute my onions in. Doesn't take a lot. This is a really good brand of olive oil, you guys. I buy different olive oils, but I really like really good olive oil. This is a native olive oil, extra virgin. This is really good brand for your salads as well. Your vinaigrette and little olive oil with a little fresh pepper. Very, very good. And throw you off some nice parsley up in there and some basil. Mix it all up together and get you some lettuce leaves and some spinach leaves. Put you off a little fresh broccoli and slice up some onions over in that bad boy. You got yourself a grand salad. You can make your own homemade salad dressing with vinaigrette and little olive oil. As I said, throw you off some spices in there, some basil and some chives if you like chives. And you have yourself some beautiful, beautiful salad dressing. Okay? All I'm doing now, sometimes I take the skin off the inside of my onion if it's a big piece of skin. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna rinse these off just a little bit because I want them a little bit wet. This is how the church girl do it. Okay? Sauteing up my onions for my turkey burgers. I'm gonna turn those burgers over now because I think they're quite ready to be turned. Rinsing off the rest of this onion. I'll turn these burgers just like so. I didn't bring my spatula over here. I mean those are meat spatulas, what I should have had, but that's good enough. They look really, really good, and they smell really, really good. That teriyaki, roasted garlic teriyaki really got these burgers smelling some kind of delicious. Okay, those are my onions frying up. Well, they're not frying, they're sauteing up. I'm not gonna fry the onions. Just gonna saute them up a little bit. I think I put just a little bit of this red onion up in there. Just gonna rinse this off. Throw a little bit of this up in there. The white onion have a little sweet overtone taste to it. My red onion is a little bit more dense, a little bit stronger. They're in halves. I don't normally like to put them in half, but it's not going to hurt anything. Still good. Okay, just add some more onion here because we do like quite a bit of onion on top of our burgers. Slicing this up. Slicing up few more onion pieces here. Just like so. That ought to be a plenty to go on top of the burgers, okay? They're sauteing up really good. I don't add any seasoning to my onion. All I want on the onion is just plain onion flavor. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you my burgers. And then I'm gonna dress my husband's burger and bid you guys a good evening. Okay? They're really coming along. They look really, really good. I don't like moving this camera, but I want you to see it, so I have to move it. I'm just be so thankful when I can get my stand in. Burgers are cooking up really, really good. My onions are cooking up as well. Really, really good. Those are the burgers there. I love the reason I added that. See how beautiful and brown they are? It's because I dusted it with just a little bit of flour in my hand, just a little bit, because I like them to get a nice brown in color, and I love the way the flour gives them the consistency that I like. Again, there's the onion sauteing up. Now I'm going to get ready to get his toast together, his bun. The burgers are cooking up really good. I'm going to turn them down really low now because they probably just about ready. Doesn't take them long to cook. I don't want to overcook them, but I also don't want to undercook them. So I'm going to turn them down very, very low. Let my onions continue to saute up while I get his buns all dressed up. Coming along really good. So go ahead now and turn these burgers down really low. Let them finish up. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to dress to get us some buns together. Get him a bun together. Thank goodness this time. Last time I laughed, you guys. I said my husband had baby buns. This time he got some grown folks buns. Oh yeah, this time we got some grown up buns. Nice buns. So I'm going to toast these buns up a little bit right in the oven. And then I'm gonna bring this all together and bid you guys a good evening. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put on this burger instead of lettuce. Get my tomato here. Nice red tomato. And I'm gonna bring it together. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be using in place of lettuce. Always trying to think of health conscious around here, so the church girl and hubby always try to think of how we can do it. I'm just gonna stick this right in the oven on top and just let it toast up just a little bit. I don't want it to be too toasted, but warm, nice and warm, toasted just a little bit. And wipe my area off here. Church girl always wiping. Oh yeah, like to keep it nice and neat. All right, wash my hand one more time. And then I'm going to get ready to dress this burger. I have some beautiful short ribs over here, you guys. Not going to be in this video, but I would love for you to see my beautiful short ribs. Let me show them to you. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing another video of my beautiful short ribs. I know some beautiful short ribs. Church girl is going to be making short ribs for our dinner. And I think I'm going to do some cranberry beans and some rice for our dinner for tomorrow. But that's for another video. But I just want you to see how beautiful those short ribs are. Catch my next video and you'll see how church girl do these beautiful braid short ribs. Okay? But they are really beautiful. So I'll be dealing with that once I get this all taken care of. Let me check my onions here. My burgers is really all ready. They're all done. They're all finished up. I just want my onion to get sauteed up really good. They're not quite sauteed up enough for me yet. I'll turn this down as much as I can get it because my burgers is already done. I just want to keep them nice and warm. Sometimes I go ahead and put the burger on top of my onions. But I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I'm going to keep them separated. Church girl is making turkey burgers and some. Let me check my sweet potato fries that hubby like. And I didn't do no salad tonight for him. And let me go ahead and see about these sweet potato fries. I probably should have sprayed the bottom of my pan, and I didn't. I think I'll spray the bottom of the pan so my potato fries won't stick. I don't want my potato fries to stick, so I'm gonna spray my pan because I didn't do it ahead of time with some butter flavor spray. Butter flavor spray. Just spraying a little bit over on my. Spraying a little bit of butter flavor over on my sweet potato fries. That should take care of it. I don't want them to stick. Oh yeah, church girl do not want them to stick. They're trying to stick a little bit, but I'll deal with it when it comes time to take them out. Because I did not spray them ahead of time. But I'll make it work. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and turn off my burgers over there. They're all ready. My onions sauteed up really good here. I was trying to get them sauteed down translucent. I want them nice and nice translucent for his burger. I have to make sure my onions are cooked really, sauteed really well. I can't eat too many raw onions. Church girl can't have too many raw onions. So now what I'm getting ready to do, I'm gonna take this bun out. They're plenty warm enough. I just want them nice and warm. Now I'm gonna get his what he like on his salad, on his sandwich. For some reason he like this sandwich spread, and I'm gonna use a little bit of not mayo, little bit of this. If I can find it real fast. Here it is. So much stuff in it. Oh, these are the same things, you guys. He must have bought an extra. He wanted to make sure he don't run out of this, I guess. So now I'm getting ready to dress my husband's burger here. And what he like on his burger, for some reason he like this salad spread. So it's for sandwiches, so I'll give him what he like. I'll go ahead and put some on both sides of his bun. Not too much though, I don't need too much. Just like so. Want a nice burger for the king of the Ponderosa. Okay, think that'll be a plenty. Okay. Put the lid back on this. Go ahead and pop it back in the fridge. It's nice and cold, so I want it to stay nice and cold. These are still my onions. I'm going to turn them down real low because they're really ready. I'm going to go ahead now and take a burger off and put it over here so I can get a little bit of the oil that's on it to drain off. I want just a little bit of the oil to drain off my burger. That's what I like about turkey. You don't have to deal with a whole lot of fat. But I do want a little bit of the oil to drain off. Okay. Turn off my onions. Now everything is ready. Now this is what I'm gonna bring this together with here. A lot of people use lettuces and different things, and that's good. That's good for your burger. But ChurchGirl is gonna bring hers together. Let me rinse out my plate. A little bit different. Oh yeah, ChurchGirl gonna bring her burger together a little bit different. My dish is already clean, but I have a habit of just rinsing everything again before I use it. Making sure it's extra clean for the king. Okay, there you have that. So now I'm a little bit concerned about my potato fries. So go ahead and hit them with a little bit more butter flavor. Cause I didn't put any on them before I cooked. I didn't oil the bottom of the pan. So I'm going in and making sure I have enough. Enough oil so they don't stick. Should be just fine. If not, ChurchGirl is sure not gonna worry about it, and that's for sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead now. This is how I'm gonna bring this together. And instead of using lettuce, ChurchGirl is using fresh. And I should have had them out. Using fresh spinach for my, instead of lettuce. They taste real, real good on your sandwich. And as far as I'm concerned, they're much more healthy for you. I go in and I break off the stems, just like so. Then I just layer my sandwich with nice spinach leaves. They're so tasty and they're much more healthy for you. Lettuce, a good lettuce is good too, but iceberg is nothing but water. I don't care for iceberg lettuce. But if I have plenty spinach in the house, which I normally do, I don't worry about buying extra lettuce because we like spinach. And so you can make your burger really good with a nice layer of spinach. It's just as good and it's so flavorful and it's very, very healthy. Can't go wrong with your spinach on your burger. So that's just another twist I want to show you. As I said, you can try different things. You don't have to just stick with lettuce for everything. I love spinach on my burgers. So do my hubby. So I'm putting plenty of spinach on here. I'm going to layer that nice big patty right down in the middle of this. That's a plenty. That's enough spinach. I'm going to rinse my nice tomato off. Now I'm going to go in and put some tomato, nice sliced tomato. I don't need no more spinach, so I just put this back. Oh yeah, we believe in trying to keep it as healthy as possible at the Ponderosa. We'll be trying to eat as healthy as possible, you guys. Because when you start getting 50 and 60 and 70, it's time to watch what you eat. Oh, yeah. Want to live a long life, healthy life. It's not so much just living, but you want to be healthy. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and cut up a nice piece of this nice tomato here. I always cut away the first little skin, just like so. I cut that little skin off. Throw it away. Then I go in and I cut another little nice piece away and give him a nice big piece of. You don't want to cut your tomato too thick because then it'll be so thick you can't be hard to bite through it. Okay. Now I'm going to go in and put some. I'm going to put some onion on the bottom, right next to my tomato. And I'm going to add some more onion on top. That's why I like to saute up plenty of onions, because we really like a nice bit of onion on our sandwiches. So I'm going to layer this with some nice onion right on top of this tomato. And now I'm going to get this patty that I have draining over here on the paper towel. Nice, beautiful turkey patty. Look how beautiful that came out. You don't have to eat everything all beef and pork. Nice, beautiful turkey patty. Put it right down on that onion and my layer of fresh spinach there. Now on top of this, I've already garnished my top bread. So now I'm going to go in and add some more onions. Some more onions to the top of his burger, just like so. Some of you guys may be saying, ooh, she sure is putting a lot of onion on there. That's how he like it, and that's how I like it. So, hey, that's how we do it at the Ponderosa. Beautiful, beautiful red and white onions. It's going to really enhance that burger flavor. And now I'm going to put the top on it. Sometimes I serve him open face sandwich, and he can add his own top. Church Girl serving up turkey burgers at the Ponderosa using fresh spinach instead of lettuce. Now I'm going to take out these. I'm a little leery about my sweet potato fries. I never made this kind before. I always make everything homemade. But since he went and bought these like this, so I'm just trying to cook them like this. Because I like to get my potatoes, honey, and cut them up and wash them and slice them and dice them myself. Fresh. And cook them my way. But since he went ahead and bought these, I'm going to taste one, see what it tastes like. Ooh, hot. They almost too hot to eat. Church girl, I want to burn the mouth off. But they sure do taste. It sure is tasty. I got to blow it, you guys. It's hot. Church girl don't want to burn the mouth off here. Christ potato. Ooh, it's good. Nice and sweet. Sweet potato tots. So I know I'm going to eat some of these. I know they tasted that good, you guys. Church girl really like them. It tastes really good. This pan is hot, so let me just hold on to something here. Let me just get me a mitten because that pan is hot. Get me a nice mitten to hold on to. Because I don't want to burn my hands off. Better get me a nice mitten so I don't burn my hand off. Hold on to it while I pull up the, lift these right off the pan here. It's a good idea that I sprayed them with a little butter flavor, because that gives it a nice little buttery flavor. It's nice and sweet. And now they're coming off the board much, much better. So that was a good idea. So now I'm going to go ahead and just put some of these sweet potato fries here. Bid you guys a good evening. And go serve up my king. Only thing missing is I didn't do a salad for him tonight. But I'll make up for it tomorrow. There you have it. Church girl made homemade turkey burgers with a twist using spinach in place of lettuce. And this is the finished product. And there's the sweet potato fries. They came out, I'm surprised they really came out really, really good because he don't care for regular sweet potatoes. And this is the burger. And I'm going to leave it open face. He can close it up himself. And I know it's going to taste good because it really looks good. That being said, Church Girl is going to bid you guys a good evening. And get on to making my next meal for tomorrow. As I said, I'm going to be making some beautiful, beautiful short ribs. And I hope you guys check that video out as well. Church Girl is going to bid you good evening. One last look. Church Girl is serving at the Ponderosas tonight. Homemade turkey burgers with sweet potato tots on an open face bun. Laced with nice, fresh onion. Sauteed sweet and red onion. Red and white onion. And this is for my king, Dr. Cummins. So there you have it. Those are my other burgers there. We have them another day. And I have extra sweet potato tots, which I will be eating. That being said, gonna bid you good evening. Church Girl trying to eat this hot sweet potato. Okay, everybody, please go over and check out my Cooking with Church Girl on YouTube. It's just something that I like to do because it's, like I always say, it's therapy for me. It really helps me because sometimes I don't feel well. And when I'm in the kitchen, I really enjoy cooking. I love to cook. So that being said, I'm going to bid you guys a good evening. Please subscribe, Cooking with Church Girl, share, and like. It doesn't cost you anything to go over there and hit the subscribe button, you guys. It's just letting me know that you're checking out my videos, okay? And it makes me feel good to know somebody's looking at them. I may not be the best cook in the world, but I am a pretty good cook, I have to say myself. Learned from my mom and my aunts and cousins, and then when I came to California, I went to culinary school for a while. And also took cooking classes when I was back in school back home. So now, Church Girl's gonna be a good evening. As I always say, any of you all desire prayer, put it in my comments, put your name there. Let me know that you want me to pray for you. And Church Girl will go to the throne for you. Because I do believe in the power of prayer. God is a prayer answering God, okay? I thank him for blessing us with food to eat, a roof over our heads. And I have so much to be thankful for. Gonna be a good evening. Until next time, He has done great things for me. Great things, great things. He has done great things for me and for you. Until next time, Church Girl cooking at the Ponderosa. Have a good evening.